Shach alleen kjakt shaskashacht. Aim. Purpose. So Talmud kun aim olam. We are going to learn purpose. So the first thing, there are two main words that you would use to help identify the purpose in a sentence. Le, for the purpose of. Now, if you go to the dictionary and look up le, it's about 3 pages. But in this dictionary, which hopefully you have a cleaner copy, the O'Donnell, if you go to the very end of the first group under le, and there are multiple pages, like I said, that's where you'll see examples of the purpose clause. So what you will notice there is that it's not exactly the same as the book. But there's a reason for that. So lenol and lenih, for to drink and to eat, those are fine, and that's great Irish. It's probably Munster Irish rather than everybody's Irish, but everybody can put that N dash before a vowel and it works. But you will also see, as in the dictionary, an H, no dash, before the vowel. So that's another way of doing it. Lahol, lahih, lahinchint. Okay? So that's just another version. Be aware of that. So that's one thing. So something, and then la plus the verbal noun. Lafolim, la raw, la deal, la janiv, and so forth. Chun is another word that you can use for purpose. Chun is an interesting word. It's used for many things. Also has quite a large entry in the dictionary. So for purpose on chun, you have to go towards the end also. I think it's number 5 under this listing, in order to. But there's also another slightly different version, which we'll talk about in a second. But chun an irnya aro, to say the truth, is one of the examples they give. But in here we have chun kapel achanach, and so forth. Again, using that verbal noun, something, and then the relative position verbal noun. In this case, in the la, it's the la plus right away the verbal noun, la ra, la folim. But this is chun something a olam. Chun. It's a different order and a different use with that particle. Now, chun is also really a variation of hig. So when you look it up, it's a lot of stuff that has to do with that and then the other forms of it. But normally, chun takes the genitive case, not so much for the purpose clause here with the verbal noun, but for eating would chun itche. You take the genitive case of even the verbal noun. They give an example in the dictionary. Tashid olavu chun abosta, for marrying. So it's a variation there. You might want to start looking in the dictionary and get on a little more of these other things besides just what's in this short little chapter. But again, 2 different ways of expressing purpose, slightly different arrangements in the sentences. Learn this stuff, key stuff, but if you want to expand what you're learning, take a look in the dictionary for these other things. All right. Shinei Gafol. That's it for now.